Hola!
Oh, yeah, it's a video.
Oh, right.
Welcome back to the port. It's windy out here.
What is this?
A video.
Are the lights off?
I just trapped this in the bathroom. I was gonna show the girls the fireman trick where you knock on the cards, and this is stupid. I'm not gonna put this in the vlog. Like all those doing the pilgrimage to.
So you can stop filming.
Whee! Good morning and welcome to another episode of Must See Adventures.
I'm standing here in the elevator with the winner of Name That Tune live.
Live, that's awesome. As we said in the last episode, it's an early start. We have to be seated in the Royal Theater a few minutes before 8:30, so we're all ready to go. And now we're getting some breakfast at
The Jammer.
the Jammer. Come on, let's have a fun day together.
We sincerely hope that you're all enjoying our fantastic food and friendly service.
About 2 out of every 3 days, the sweetest lady takes my omelet order. Good morning, how are you?
Very well, how about you?
Good, thank you. The bacon, onion, and mushroom and cheese.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Okay, then I'll beat up if it's ready, okay?
All right, great, thank you. I failed you all yesterday by not showing you the donut sandwich with the sprinkles. And as we learned yesterday, I did not care for the sprinkle one, so I went back to just plain old chocolate with my, my cinnamon glazed sugar, not glazed, but my cinnamon sugar donut. So here is what a outstanding donut sandwich looks like. Yum. But not quite the most nutritious breakfast. I still get my eggs and my potatoes, but 3 donuts, that's a little bit too much. So we're here at the Royal Theater for our excursion meetup for today. And today it's on deck 5, so all but one. We met in the music hall for one, right, Emmalee, I think?
Yes.
Okay, so all but one of our excursions have met in the Royal Theater. And today's is deck 5, which is also a first because it's normally deck 4 when we meet up there.
Yep.
So today we're going to do the Santiago half-day tour. Were you gonna say something?
No, I was gonna just say the same thing as you.
Half-day tour.
Half-day tour.
Half-day tour. Even though we're going to be out all day, but they still call it the half-day tour. Excited for this one. They have some requirements for dress code on this one, so Emilee's following
You
it.
have your shoulders covered and you have to have your knees covered.
Yep.
So I just wear this jumpsuit.
So I took no chances. I'm just wearing pants. I mean, my shorts cover my knees, but I'm just wearing pants.
On the description, it said like short jeans were not allowed. Like cut off jeans, I don't think. Like if they're too short for you. So I feel like pants is a safe bet.
We look European today, which is what matters when you're in Spain. So I think it's going to be a fun day, and I think we're going to pop in the theater and see what our group looks like. This excursion is for us.
The old town of Santiago de Compostela is a beautiful medieval city full of winding stone streets, cathedrals and churches, shops and restaurants, and even a university. This stunning and vibrant town is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and walking through its cobblestone streets makes you feel as though you're stepping back in time. imposing Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela can't be missed. The Romanesque facade, with Gothic and Baroque additions, stands tall at the center of the Plaza de Obradoiro.
All right, we are off the bus and now we are in Santiago. We're gonna look at St. James here in a moment. Super excited.
On the other side of the cathedral steps is the Hostel dos Reis Católicos, founded in 1492. This was once a hospital for pilgrims, but is now a 5-star hotel and considered to be one of the most beautiful hotels in Europe. Maybe we should come back for a longer visit and stay there one day? Along the western side of the Plaza de Obradoiro is the elegant 18th century Pazo de Raxoi, now the City Hall. The cathedral is the reputed burial site of St. James and is one of the few remaining cathedrals built over the tomb of an apostle. The cathedral is the culmination of the pilgrimage route El Camino de Santiago, or the Way of St. James, which is one of the world's most significant historical Christian pilgrimages, and remains so to this day, with hundreds of pilgrims arriving each season.
Right in front of the cathedral.
That's hilarious.
You don't see that every day.
We saw dozens of pilgrims celebrating as they entered the square, carrying walking sticks and wearing the scallop shells that are used to mark the Camino throughout Europe. The energy was palpable as they rang bells and cheered to celebrate the physical and spiritual challenge, hiking hundreds of kilometers to complete their journey. Santiago de Compostela is also a university town, and we had the opportunity to explore some of the campus of the University of Santiago de Compostela, which was founded in 1495 and is still a bustling college scene to this day. The campus was breathtaking, with quiet courtyards, gargoyles, and ancient-looking buildings, and our tour guide was an alumni of the university who shared his fond memories of studying there. This spot gave Scott Coronado Springs vibes, reminding him of the Disney resort. It was like an unofficial college tour for Emmalee, although I think we'd prefer for her to stay a little closer to home. The tour was fast-paced. We made our way through the winding streets of the village quickly, as our guide shared interesting facts about just about every historic building we passed. rich with both culture and history. It felt like something out of a movie. We've never experienced anything even remotely comparable here in the States.
All right, so we're about to go down a very narrow alley.
I don't know if we're gonna make it.
I don't know. The backpack might get me stuck. We'll see what happens. Look at this very narrow pathway. Here we are. We're in the narrow street. Very narrow indeed. This tour is fantastic, but it is like rapid fire, lots of standing, lots of walking. We're just going through all of Santiago. So I think what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna put in just a bunch of videos of all the great sites that we have seen, and then we'll kind of talk about it later.
Don't worry, Scotty, I've got you. That's what I've been doing all along. After the tour, we had about an hour to explore on our own before meeting back in the plaza outside of the cathedral. I was a little worried about getting lost in the maze-like old town, but luckily the towers of the cathedral are fairly visible throughout the city.
So our tour is over. We have a little free time, so top priorities is to try to find some lunch and do a little souvenir shopping. But that was an amazing tour. So much amazing architecture, lots of churches, just amazing sights to see. Like Santiago is beautiful, as you can see from behind me and every place I've shown so far. But yeah, looking forward to maybe having an empanada or a tortilla of some sort. So there's tons of cafes too. We just gotta try to find the right one. Yeah, amazing day so far.
We made our way to a small restaurant and got a table outside. We enjoyed a few Spanish snacks and sangria before venturing out again for some souvenir shopping to commemorate our visit.
We're at Paradiso Cafeteria, and what did we just order?
We got an empanada. We got a Spanish omelet, or a tortilla española is what they call it here. But he didn't understand that, so he was like, what about the Spanish omelet?
I didn't know.
We got churros with chocolate And then both of them got a sangria, and I got a good old American Coca-Cola.
Yeah, and we're sitting outside. There's a little construction behind us, but this whole street is
I can
really
see
pretty.
The cathedral right
Yeah,
from
let's
here.
see the cathedral, and it's just beautiful outside. Just sitting at this nice little cafe here in Spain. So I'm just hanging out here in Spain, and I just love like these buildings, like with these like flower pots around here. It's just a beautiful sight. And my sangria just arrived. All right, so our sangria just got here. Cheers. Yum. How do you feel about your pouring?
Like I made a mistake.
How's the Coke tasting now?
Very good.
Better than the ship Coke or about the same?
The flavor is better than a ship Coke, but the carbonation is... Actually, on the ship, it's hit or miss. So I'd say it's better.
So here is the omelets and the empanada.
Empanada. I'm gonna try empanada, Galicia. So we're in the Galician region of Spain. This is the traditional empanada here. It's good. I like it.
And there's a car coming right at me. So we just got these chocolate churros, and they look amazing.
Chocolate con churros. For our dessert, we just got some chocolate con churros. So we've got churros and this. Look at this whole like cup of hot chocolate. That looks amazing.
It's a big cup,
So we're gonna eat it though.
and it's gonna be good. It's pretty awesome right now. It's a Tuesday afternoon. We're just hanging out in Spain at a cafe. Just had some. What were the churros called? I kept saying them wrong.
Chocolate con churros.
Chocolate con churros, and then we had a Spanish omelet.
Or a tortilla española.
Okay, and what was the other thing?
Empanada Maria.
So good. And the weather...
Malacio.
Malacio. And the weather is perfect. I'm lucky I'm with two girls that know how to speak Spanish. It's just been an unbelievable day. This is where the pilgrims make their way to. Awesome area here. You can just see everyone when they arrive, they're cheering. They accomplished their goals. They made it. They got here. It's surreal. It's very, very cool. Look at that. So awesome. Ahoy, amigos. We are back on the ship, and we're actually starting to form some wake here, which means we will be sailing away here shortly. It was an amazing, I try not to use the word amazing that much, because if something is amazing, it's like unbelievable, right? It's just the absolute best. So I rarely say that word, even though I feel like I've been saying that a lot on this ship, on this cruise, but it really was an incredible day in Santiago. We saw just I almost did it again. We just saw unbelievable, like, architecture, like the history. Those churches were just unreal. And just walking through that town center, those narrow alleyways, all the cafes and the shops and the people, just like, I just love just seeing the people, like the residents, the locals, and all the pilgrims getting to the St. James Church. Like, that was just incredible. Everyone like cheering, kissing the ground, making their accomplishments. It was very cool to see. So yeah, we're just relaxing in the room for a little bit. I still need to talk about what happened last night with the Name That Tune. You know, we did that yesterday, and then it just kind of wrapped up the video. Haven't really talked about much today, but we're sitting in the stateroom, just kind of relaxing, and we put it on the Royal Caribbean TV, and sure enough, they're showing the replay from last night, so I got to watch it, and I gotta admit, I did pretty darn good. I looked good up there. I actually recorded some of it so I can like get some different angles, get some different video, but it's amazing that it was a full-on production, and they recorded it and showed it to the whole, all the cabins. Oh, the horn's going off. But yeah, so we're just kind of relaxing here. Dinner is at 7:45, so I think I gotta get some Sorrentos. I think I gotta get a little bite. We had you know, those small snacks in Spain there in Santiago, but I think I need more. I don't think I'm gonna make it to dinner, basically what I'm saying. So we'll walk around the ship a little bit, maybe get an ice cream. That sounds really good. Yeah, more exploring. I love the ship. I love cruising and just having the best time. So let's walk around a little bit. So we're just walking around the Royal Esplanade. Hello, Emmalee. And I've never seen Brass and Bock this empty. Like, isn't this nuts? So I was like, we gotta stop in here and have a couple pints or something. So just sitting down, got some Sorrentos. Oh, got some Sorrentos. And just gonna hang out here and play some cards. I think we brought some cards with us. Every day there's a specialty pizza. It's the Primavera. What do you think?
I like it. It's the first one I've seen that has mushrooms on it. I don't think that there's a red sauce. It's just cheese and veggies, and it's really good.
It's really flavorful. I think it might be one of the most flavorful slices they have here.
I haven't seen this one before.
The call out of the mushrooms made me think, I want to order a mushroom pizza. So they do say, they have a signpost at Sorrento's that if you want like a vegetarian pizza, you can order one.
You can just order a pizza there if you want.
So I might order like a mushroom and pepperoni one like tomorrow. You know, it's a sea day. Why not? Hit me. Hit me. Stay. Here we are at Brass and Bock playing some hearts. Still here. We haven't left. And I ordered a new to me drink on this cruise, a Cherry Orchard. Haven't had this one yet. Felt like it was kind of heart colorish, so let's give it a shot. That's good. So I just had a Strongbow, and this actually has Strongbow in it. And it tastes quite excellent. Who's winning hearts? Not you.
Here, I have laid out some cards. I'd like to pick the 10 of clubs. Find it for me out of any of these cards.
10 of clubs?
10 of clubs. I feel this is the 10 of clubs. Okay. The 5 of diamonds out of any of these.
Any one of these.
And these are just ordinary playing cards?
Ordinary playing cards.
Bought from the Royal Caribbean gift shop.
Not from a magic kit?
Selection. Now, I'm feeling wild because I know that somewhere in this deck there are 2 jokers. I want you to find one of them.
The 2 jokers?
There are 2 jokers. I want you to find one.
Any one of these cards.
There are 2 jokers in this deck. Okay. And now I am going to find the 2 spades. Now what were the cards again?
2 of spades. The Joker. What? No. I can't remember. 10 of clubs or something? I can't remember the last one. I honestly don't know how you do that.
What do you think, folks?
I think there's some cheating going on.
How does she do it?
A 7-year-old taught me. It's not very hard.
Just hanging out on the ship, and just want to say I really love the ship. I know we haven't said much about like our honest thoughts, but we'll definitely do another video about that. Oh look at, oh my god. I just happened to be walking by Chops Grille. That is where we're going to be dining tonight. Very excited for that. That's the last of the specialty restaurants that we have not done. and we're gonna get ready for that. But I think I might make a cocktail at the good old bar. So let's go take a look at the Bionic Bar.
We made our way over to the Bionic Bar, which isn't really Scott's favorite, but is kind of a cool concept.
Alright, so here we are at the Bionic Bar. You have this little tablet here where you make a drink. Let's make one.
At the Bionic Bar, there are many different options, from drinks on the menu that you can choose from to creating your own custom creation. As you go through the process of ordering your drink, you can select your own alcohol, mixers, you can decide whether you want it shaken or stirred, whether you want ice or not. You can even make mocktails. Some of the most popular drinks that we saw on the leaderboard included things like Shirley Temples. I think a lot of kids liked to order drinks there because it was cool to watch the robot make their drink.
I made a drink. I'm waiting for it to be made. I don't like the options. I mean, the concept is kind of cool, right? You can just put in what you want to make, but when it's all said and done, a robot is making the drink. I'll show you what it does, but it's just a weird thing.
After Scott had his drink at the Bionic Bar, it was time to head back to the stateroom to get ready for our dinner at Chops Grille.
Hello, people! We are ready for some dinner at Chops Grille.
So we'll finally see if there is a real steak on this ship or not.
Liz is 100% right.
I'm really intrigued to find out if it's actually a normal steak or if it's more of the same.
What you call what, Emily?
Cruise meat.
Let's cross our fingers for no cruise meat tonight and have a solid one.
If it's anything like Wonderland and Jamie's have been, I think we're in for a treat. But let's find out.
It was a bit difficult to record in Chops because it was so quiet, with couples enjoying a nice peaceful meal. But right off the bat, we knew that it was going to be a great meal, from the classic steakhouse decor and the tasty appetizers and cocktails that we got started with.
What you got there, Lizzie?
I have some bread. I don't know.
How are you gonna eat it?
I don't know.
Oh, what you got there, Em?
I got some bread.
It smells good.
Yoda bread?
Yeah, the bread.
Got some cocktails here at Chops Grille. Cheers.
Cheers.
One with the martini. Oh my gosh, that's really great. We're at Chops and the meal so far is amazing. I can confirm, I haven't talked to my family yet. Hello family. But this is the best piece of steak I've had on this ship, and so they can do a good steak on this ship. It is possible. The sides are great. We got the mushrooms, the mashed potatoes, the mac and cheese. Emmalee might be the Windjammer mac is what we're thinking. But cocktails are great. I'm kicking myself a little bit because I think this lavender martini I've been ordering that I love here at Chops might be the same lavender martini at the Schooner Bar that I've been missing out like the last 12 days. Amazing meal. We're gonna keep going here, and desserts will be coming soon. Hey, we just finished up that awesome meal at Chops, and it was great. It was a long meal. It was great. The steak was good. My dessert wasn't the best. I did the red velvet cake. It was kind of dry. The cheesecake was exactly as the royal cheesecake that you can get at the main dining, and that was really good too. But I think Liz and I might go to the casino or just walk around a little bit. Emmalee wants to chill, which I don't blame her. You know, this is day 12 on this ship, and she's behind on her reading a little bit. So I think she's gonna read, kind of chill, watch some TV. Liz and I are gonna explore a little bit and have a little night out on the ship. Before we do that though, we haven't talked about what I won for being the champion of Name That Tune Live. First off, I got this great certificate saying that I am the champion. I am the champion. Anyway, this is good for dinner or lunch for two at a specialty restaurant. So, very cool. Might try to redeem that when we're running out of days, maybe for a lunch tomorrow, perhaps. But I thought this was pretty neat, so we got lunch for two. And I also got this basket here. Look at this, with this nice blue ribbon. I already see there's some bingo stuff in here.
Why don't you just open it up? Because I want to know what's inside.
All right, let's open it up. Hello.
Hey, it's like the crown you had.
All right, what do we have here?
What do you have?
We have Royal Bingo. Congratulations, you have won a bingo package. 6 free cards per game, 24 chances to win. Our bingo host, Claire, we know her. And that's not all that's in here, people.
Oh, there's some dabber too.
I've got a bingo shirt.
Wow.
Look at that.
Oh, wow, there's balls at the bottom
And
of
I
it.
think when you wear one of these, you get a free game when you go to any Royal Bingo game.
That's a pretty cool
So
shirt.
that's pretty cool. So I got this shirt, my certificate. I got a dabber.
Oh, is it a new color or is it still green?
This looks like a turquoise bluish kind of thing. I think it's a
Cool.
different color. And also, the thing I showed you already. There's my guy B3. We have a plush of him already. But my free bingo cards. So that's awesome. We've gotten some of these already.
Hey, completing the set.
A blue cup, but this is new. A Royal Caribbean pen. Hard to find a pen on this ship. Guess what? Gardeners have one. We already have about 7 or 8 of these, but another Royal Caribbean keychain.
We know what all Emilee's friends are all getting when we get back.
And one of these like tie. We got some of these too. I don't know what they are exactly.
I think they're like zipper pulls, but I'm not sure.
Yep, I think that's what those are. So very cool. This is new to us. Royal Caribbean stress ball. Boom.
What do you have to be stressed about on a cruise?
I don't know. Maybe it's just when you go home, you're working, you just got out of a tough meeting, you look here, you grab it, and then you're like, I'm going to book a cruise now.
Maybe. Or maybe you should have had that while you were playing Name That Tune.
Maybe. I like what they're thinking here. Have it at work, you're stressed out, you want to book a cruise. Oh, look at this. A Royal Caribbean water bottle.
Wow.
Very nice.
Was it metal?
I haven't really talked about the Royal Caribbean logo. Not sure I understand what it is or how I feel about it.
It's an anchor with a crown.
It's an anchor, but okay. Royal crown. Okay, I got it. Not sure if I'm a fan of it, but yeah.
Well, now you got a bunch of stuff with it on it, so you better like it.
I am. I am Mr. Royal Caribbean at this point. A couple more things still. We have a koozie. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
You're ever hanging out at the pool and you want to put your beer or your bottle or carbonated soda, bottle of water, whatever it is. Now you got a nice koozie that's Royal Caribbean. Now, Liz, if we give any of our friends this as a gift and they watch this, they're going to know how we got it. Like, oh.
I mean, you worked hard for that.
And the last item in here, a hat. And it's actually a very mesh type hat. Very meshy. I'm going to take this thing out. But
I'm zoomed way in.
It's an easy like Velcro pull tab. I'm going to put it right about here because my head's kind of big at the moment. Because I won the Name That Tune. And boom. How do I look?
It looks pretty good.
Cool. So I got a shirt. I got a hat. I got all this stuff. Dinner for 2. Like, this is kind of cool. Alright, so I hung out in the Casino Royale a little bit tonight, and it started off quite shaky. Liz and I played a little bit of slots, wasn't going that well. I went to the tables, that was not going well. But I did go on a little bit of a run at the end and ended up plus 60 on the table game. So I think we lost 60 playing slots, so it ended up being a wash, but it was a lot of fun. And it's past midnight now. And just a lot of activity the last 3 days. Lots of walking, great excursions and all that. So calling it and looking forward to maybe even trying to sleep in a little bit tomorrow and just have an awesome, chill sea day. So thanks for hanging out with us again today. Santiago was beautiful. We love Spain. We're heading on our way back to France. So no more Spain on this trip. The rest of it is just going to be France and a little bit of England as well. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for liking, subscribing the show and all that. And we'll see you next time on Must See Adventures.